Sometimes it takes the Googans just a little bit longer to figure things out, just like some of the things we'll see in this week's episode of Googans of the Week. Kind of like our guy right here, who probably is going to take a little longer than most to realize that he's just not quite far enough in the water to get this ski off, but it's not going to stop this Googan from giving it everything he's got to try and get it off the trailer and not have to back this thing any further into the water. Now let me know in the comments how long you would do this for. How long would this be you trying to knock the ski off the trailer before you decided, I need to take a different approach? Because our guy's already passed the time limit that I would have been trying this for. I would have already gotten off and either pushed it into the water or backed the trailer just a little further in. But once again, let me know in the comments how long you'll do it. While you're down there, go ahead and hit the like button as well. Well, our guy's finally decided he's got to take a different approach, and he gets off, and it looks like he's going to go for the push method to try and get a little water underneath this thing. Even here, he's struggling just to push it off the trailer to try and get that stern to get afloat a little bit so he can easily break it free. But even here, if I was him, I probably would have pushed it even a little further back than that. And I think I was right on that call because as we can see, there's a little water under the stern, but he's still not quite far enough on the back of this trailer to easily get it off. It's still a struggle for him to try and break it free. And now we're going to use a little engine power to see if that's enough to try and torque this thing off. But for those keeping track, we're over 2 minutes already. Definitely, again, exceeding that timeline I would have done trying to do this. Now, do you think this rig is street legal right here? Is he exceeding the towing capacity of this car quite possibly as well? Speaking of exceeding the towing capacity, I am pretty darn sure this boat exceeds the towing capacity of the car that's trying to pull it out. But heck, this boat might exceed the capacity of this trailer as well. Watch as they start to get it out. It's so far back on the trailer. Look at how this trailer is bending, almost about to snap. Pretty dangerous setup. I definitely won't want to be this guy standing next to the trailer right there where it looks like it's bending hardest. Speaking of towing, I'm sure this crew would love a tow out, but unfortunately, I don't see there being any way a tow's getting there anytime soon. But there are other options, of course. You don't always just need a tow out when things go wrong. You can take matters into your own hands and just go ahead and power right on through it. While our last two crews found themselves high and dry, our crew here finds themselves in the water. But there is one really strange part of this one, as somehow this is the captain. That's right, this boat's drifted off the dock without its captain, who's had to swim out to the boat to meet his crew. You'll see here in a few seconds, he winds up getting on board and going directly to the helm once he gets over there. Just a wild scene. Thanks for watching, crew. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Googans of the Week. If you ever catch anything happening on your waterways, be sure to hit us up on Facebook or Instagram and let us know, and you might see your stories over here. Just like Ahoy Maki, Blake Howell 42, Miami Boat Ramps, and Yale Cross did this week. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.